Hi Aries, welcome to your tarot reading. This is for Aries sign, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. This is a love reading, so take what resonates, leave the rest. I'm going to pull and see what your person is thinking, what they're feeling. This could be somebody that you are in no contact with or you are in separation with, whatever the case may be. We will pull oracles as well at the end to kind of wrap everything up. Let's see. So, in their feelings, we have the Star. So there is hope here. There is like a sense of renewal of things between the two of you. And they could also be going through some sort of a healing process. Yeah, we have the Ten of Swords on the bottom. So there was a painful ending here of a cycle. This could have been an ending between the two of you, or they could be ending something else in their life. And now that they're going through some type of healing, what they're thinking, we have the Three of Pentacles. So they definitely want to build something here. They want teamwork and collaboration. This is about building something stable together, working together in order to maybe rebuild something with you or rebuild a relationship. What they're not telling you, we have the Page of Swords. So the Page of Swords is about communication. I feel like you guys are not in communication right now. I feel like this is for those in no contact. But they are very curious and they do want to explore some type of new, again, that new energy. Pages are like a newer energy. They're like the younger energy. So it makes me think something new. So maybe they want to explore something new or maybe do like a start over here. If you have been in union before, maybe they want to start over. If you haven't, maybe this is just that they, they're very curious about starting something here with you. Their intentions, we have the Knight of Wands. So the Knight of Wands is a fiery, passionate energy. It's a Sagittarius energy. So you could be dealing with a fellow fire sign, a Sagittarius, but you don't have to be. I think this is just them wanting to kind of reignite that spark. Again, if you guys have been in union, or, it could just be somebody that you dated or you've expressed feelings for. They want to reignite something here with you, that passion, that spark. The Knight of Wands in the intentions is not my favorite, but we do pull clarifiers. So this is kind of like a fast energy here, but we will clarify. So the advice going forward, we have the Five of Wands. There are some challenges and obstacles here. I feel like you guys will come through those. This could also be them like overcoming obstacles and challenges here moving forward. Let's see. Clarify the Star card, please, Spirit. Clarify the Star card. Five of Swords, yeah. So they probably want to heal from some kind of conflict. The Five of Swords is about like conflict. It is about arguments, maybe some aggression that happened to you here. This is also them kind of cutting their losses and moving on. So they could be cutting their losses in some type of other situation in order to move forward with you. They could feel very manipulated as well in another situation, or, whether that's work or family, friends, whatever the situation may be, because that is about manipulation. And that could be what they're healing from. And that painful ending, that Ten of Swords energy there. So what is, clarify the Three of Pentacles Spirit. Six of Swords. So this is about like moving on, moving to calmer waters. Maybe things did get kind of heated or there were some arguments and they're wanting things to kind of move forward. We go from the Five to the Six of Swords. And the swords are about your thoughts. It is air energy. So again, they could just be very mentally conflicted and trying to heal things in their feelings. And then as far as they're thinking, with that Three of Pentacles, that wanting to build, they're wanting things to kind of calm down. They're wanting to move on from whatever energy they were in and the thought process that they were in. And they want to move forward with ease. And they kind of want to build something here. Clarify the Page of Swords, Spirit. The Sun card. So the Sun card is optimism, again, with hope, optimism, like this renewal of energy. So they probably haven't been communicating to you that you are their happiness. So the sun is about optimism. It is joy, vitality. You know, it's like this inner child. It is very playful. It's just a very good, healthy energy. Confidence, you know, optimism. So I feel like they have not told you that how happy you make them, or there's just been no communication about the happiness that you bring to them. Maybe that's just something that they never expressed to you. Clarify the Knight of Wands for their intentions, please. Clarify their intentions. So we have the Seven of Pentacles. So Seven of Pentacles is about growth, progress. So this is slow moving. So these are kind of contradictory, but I feel like maybe after a time of patience and planting seeds, they want things to grow here. They want things to, you know, kind of rekindle again that spark. But this is about growth in a relationship. This is about planting a seed and watching things come to fruition. It is about patience. But I feel like they want this growth in this relationship. You know, they want this progress. They're willing to be patient. They do have like this fiery, passionate energy for you. But at the same time, I feel like they very much want to grow something here with you. So this isn't an energy where they just want to come in and leave. They definitely want to be passionate, but they also want to grow something stable here. Because again, those pentacles are about like stability, like that earth energy, very grounded energy. So they do want to ground something in here with you. And they do want something stable. Clarify this Five of Wands for challenges, spirits. Ace of Wands. So passionate new beginning. Yeah, I feel like there's maybe overcoming some obstacles here. There could be like some obstacles and challenges still to come in this before you have this new passionate beginning. You know, they may need to do some healing work. Maybe you need to do some healing work. But I feel going forward, there will be an overcoming of challenges. And there is like this new passionate beginning coming in here. There's lots of passion in this. We have quite a few wands. So you could be dealing with a fellow fire sign. I mean, you are a fire sign. But, you know, going forward, there is like a gift of a new passionate beginning here. Let's see. What is the blockage in this connection? What is the blockage in this connection? So we have the Six of Wands, which is like recognition, being seen. It's also about like a victory here. So I feel like the blockage is just not being seen. Maybe one or both of you felt not seen by the other. I feel like there's just like this need to be able to open up and see the other one and, you know, kind of come in and have this victory. It could have a lot to do with like self-confidence as well. Maybe yours or theirs. Maybe that's kind of been a blockage in the past, is like this self-confidence and this knowing, like could be about pride. Their pride could be getting in the way. They're not reaching out because of pride. That could be why you went no communication. One or both of you could like, you know, be a little too proud to admit something here, or too proud in the connection. What is this person's next action? Spirits. So King of Cups. Yeah, there is like this deep emotional bond here. So you could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But I feel like there is this, you know, admittance of these feelings. You know, they're very balanced with head over heart. So they're very compassionate. I feel like this person is going to tell you about their feelings here. They are going to communicate how they feel and how deep their feelings are to you. Let's see. Advice for the collective spirits. Yeah, so we have Justice card here. So this is like advice for you from Spirit, is just to be honest and to be fair. You know, going forward, I feel like things are going to be fair and be honest. This is just about like speaking your truth, speaking about how you feel. It is also about balance, like things are going to balance out here, but also for you to remain balanced in this situation and just, you know, make sure that things are fair between the two of you. If maybe you were too giving in the past, kind of, you know, make sure that they're giving to you if this is someone that you want in your life. Let's see. I'll pull from the Oracle and see what other messages Spirit has. What else do you have for Aries, Spirit? Okay, so we have, I fantasize about you. I hate seeing you with them. So maybe that's where the pride is coming in. Maybe they're too proud to let you know that they want to be with you. I know that we have a soul connection, and I'm scared you will reject me. Again, with that pride. Maybe they're just afraid to kind of come in here. There could have been a painful ending between the two of you, and you could have in some way moved on. And now they're wanting to come back. And again, you know, this is someone that's, you don't necessarily have to let back in your life. This is just their feelings. So you could be dealing with a Libra, Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We do have Sagittarius here, but you could really be dealing with any sign. I just feel like they, you know, you guys aren't in communication right now, but I feel like they want to communicate that you are their happiness. You make them very happy, and they do want something here with you. They want a victory, and you know, they want to let you know about these deep emotions that they do have. Maybe they withheld that in the past. So that's what I have for you, Aries, and I will see you next time. Bye.